Hi everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for Taurus, any major Taurus placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. This reading could play out at any point in time throughout the month of January. I am focusing on energies in and around the Taurus collective for the month of January. Also, keep in mind, guys, energies can be swapped around. I could be speaking directly to you, Taurus, or I could be speaking directly to a cross watcher. So swap around the characters to fit, and don't fit yourself into a reading that's not meant for you. Okay, if you have not already, do feel free to hit that subscribe button below to join the channel. And let's jump right in, Taurus, and see what kind of a message needs to come through for you. We're entering into a brand new year, 2022, breaking down to a 6, which is the number of the lovers. So we'll see what kind of energies need to come through for you, what you can expect for the month of January. What does Taurus need to be aware of when it comes to the energies this month? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I think you're going to have to overcome a challenge, a roadblock. There is an obstruction that is needing to be overcome, but I feel you're reigniting your passion. So get ready to peel back the layers and to rediscover something that you didn't quite know before when it comes to a person or a situation is kind of what I'm feeling. Maybe you've been feeling a lot of very uncomfortable ascension symptoms. Maybe there's some over mental stimulus going on, Taurus. And I feel whatever reactive energy is coming up to be dealt with in January surrounding this obstruction, this roadblock, I feel you're going to have to note what positive and negative impacts it is having on your life, because I feel this need for some divine protection as you seek out an alternative pathway and kind of find a solution to this obstruction, because I kind of feel you're stepping into a brand new life, a brand new experience. And I think life is about to look drastically different than it does right now, or it soon will be, okay? Get ready to receive a message. I do feel an incoming message that is going to be significantly important when it comes to your spiritual path moving forward. Maybe you're not expecting this incoming message. Maybe it's going to come in like a tower. And I do feel you are encouraged to listen with an open heart to what is being said, because this conversation is likely going to reignite your passion, reinvigorate you. And I do feel this is somebody that you are deeply connected with that does speak to your heart. I do feel a newfound spark in some creative aspects moving forward, Taurus. And I feel you are encouraged to do what it is that you love. Maybe there's going to be a career change in the month of January, but be mindful of your thought process. I do feel if you do have the tendency to talk negatively about yourself, that is likely going to create some limiting roadblocks, some limiting behaviors that will likely keep you stuck and stagnant. And you're needing to discover who has been energetically depleting you. What are you feeding your thoughts to? So I do feel solutions are around the corner, and there is going to be a rediscovery. There is going to be, without a doubt, a paradigm shift when it comes to this message that you will be receiving in January, in order for you to let go of any outdated and ineffective beliefs that really have become an obstruction for you stepping into this brand new experience, this brand new life. So let's see what needs to come through with the energy oracles for you. There's that thinking woman. There is that mental clutter that you're kind of needing to sift through is kind of what I'm feeling. So get out of that negative self-talk. Be mindful of the thoughts that are coming through in the month of January. That's Aquarian energy coming through. I do feel a lot of higher thought processing. Now we have the woman holding a heart. So maybe you've been thinking about who to give your heart away to, because I don't think you've given it away yet, Taurus. And then we have the thinking man. Interesting. So we do have a true pair on the board. So maybe you've both been manifesting each other, thinking about each other, thinking about having that conversation, closing out a cycle. I think you've both been thinking about who you want to give your heart to. I feel that's your energy combined. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a water sign. But I do feel a soulmate connection here that is of significant importance. And I kind of feel you've both been thinking about each other. And when two people think about each other, that manifestation comes together so much more quickly. So somebody here, without a doubt, has been all tied up in their thought processing. I feel tied up in a toxic situation. And I think it's time to get back into the heart space. I do feel get ready to give your heart away is what's coming through, Taurus, because you're stepping into healing and the doorway to spirit is opening up when it comes to a higher level of commitment is what I'm feeling. This Jesus consciousness is coming through, and I kind of feel there's a lot of mirror reflection energy going on between the two of you because you are in each other's thoughts. There's likely even a telepathic connection here, and maybe the time is now to open up your heart, to open up the door to spirit in order to bring some balance back into a situation, because the doorway is opening for this new life, for this new experience into personal happiness and healing. So what is needing to be addressed when it comes to this mirroring energy? Because somebody here has all of the tools that they need to walk through the gateway of this new experience, to step into some healing energy. Maybe somebody here is a healer or has healing hands, but there is a need to break free from some outdated beliefs, some ineffective program beliefs that really have kept you all tied up in this past energy of, exhaustion, negativity. So practice that positivity, Taurus, is kind of what I'm feeling. Let's see. Actually, no, we're going to grab the Psychic Tarot. Let's see what needs to come through with the Psychic Tarot when it comes to this rediscovery, when it comes to this soulmate connection, because I do feel a telepathic soulmate connection here. Yeah, there is intuition. So listen to the messages that you've been receiving from your higher self. I don't think there's been any communication. The High Priestess is a very singular energy. It is also this energy of going within, and I feel illumination. Better times are around the corner, and maybe there's a deep sexual magnetic pull between the two of you, and there is a need to kind of just seek that solitude, be that pillar of light. I feel a lot of spiritual wisdom, spiritual growth. There is a need to maybe embrace a newfound spiritual study. I feel seeking that deep inner truth, stepping into your own spiritual wisdom, maybe even a teaching role, a counseling role. And I do feel some balances being restored in a connection that's been off kilter. And there is about to be some passion reignited. So trust in the messages you're receiving from your higher self, because you are receiving accurate information from the divine when it comes to a soulmate union. So be willing to open up your heart. Be willing to listen to what is being said when somebody comes forward with a message. Let's see what the influencing energies are, Taurus. What are the influencing energies for Taurus for the month of January? Friends and colleagues. So maybe there is a need to shed some toxic people out of your life. Maybe even a work situation that's no longer working. But I think somebody's getting ready to come out from behind the mask. If somebody's been masking their pain or this connection through addictive behaviors, maybe there's a toxic social circle that is needing to be addressed because somebody's been not listening to the higher calling, not walking the honoring path. There's been a lack of truth, accountability, and integrity here. And I feel the mask is falling off because somebody is stepping into newfound optimism, appreciation. So, once again, listen to that higher self, Taurus, because it is about the heart. What is your heart asking you to do? Because it is about building that solid foundation through divine love, through the heart space, honoring the sacred temple pathway. There's about to be a major shift in consciousness as somebody taps into the vastness of this co-creative journey. And I do feel great achievement is around the corner as somebody embraces taking steps into this new life. So maybe somebody's been hiding their true intentions towards you, dealing with a toxic social circle. But there's about to be this spark, this brand new beginning. as a rediscovery comes forward in the month of January. So let's see what you are evaluating when it comes to this message, Taurus. I feel get ready for some truth to be spoken, because somebody here is getting ready to walk the honoring pathway to, you know, come forward with that accountability and some communication is what I'm feeling, Taurus. And I think maybe you have a deep knowing. So 3 high priestess energies coming out. So I do feel a deep spiritual, mystical connection here. And there is an unfinished symphony. So get ready for a blast from the past is kind of what I'm feeling. There's a need to close out a cycle. I do feel this is a fated connection. There's going to be a lot of expansion. Something about Jupiter shifting into Pisces that is going to allow this new rediscovery to come forward. And I kind of feel this is your energy, Taurus. You're kind of poised. I feel you're standing solid, firm, grounded. I feel you're going to need to just breathe it out as as somebody goes through a major loss. So I feel going into some core abandonment wounds. Maybe somebody's been abandoned and they've kind of just been sitting back observing, not really sure what to say, how to come forward with that communication, because there's been a Tower moment when it comes to all that glitters, when it comes to somebody wearing a mask, a false persona. And I think somebody's been sleeping and they're about to get a major wake-up call when it comes to this divinely guided union, this soulmate connection. 2 people that hold the key to each other's hearts. I feel this is a connection that is going to lead to long-standing stability, a lifetime partnership. And there is a need to understand why everything had to crumble in order for this rediscovery. So I kind of feel like somebody's been watching you from behind the scenes, going through this orphaned energy. So let's see what else needs to come through for you, Taurus. We're going to start by digging into your person. We'll see what energies need to come through for your person. I kind of feel your person's been hoarding their emotions, playing into some lower ego, obsessive fears when it comes to maybe losing some stability, losing some wealth, fear maybe of stepping into this entrepreneurial, creative and adventure with you. And I do feel if somebody is able to break free from this obsessive fear, they're going to have the ability to share life's riches with you, Taurus, because there's this eternal magical connection between you and your person. And I kind of feel your person's been in this dark night of the soul energy, feeding pessimism, feeding depression. There's this disbelief energy coming through. Maybe that there could be a second chance is what I'm feeling. And I feel there is going to need to be some action taken in order for this growth to take place. So maybe your person is finally coming into this deeper understanding of seeing the potential of the sacred beauty of this connection. And I feel believing that anything is possible. So I kind of feel maybe your person's been struggling with some addictive behaviors, some negative, toxic, addictive behaviors when it comes to a social circle. And I feel they've been maybe unable to grow up. I kind of feel somebody's, lacks some responsibility and maybe in a very toxic, extremely codependent situation where they have relied on others for this physical sense of security when it comes to some material aspects. And I feel there's going to be this fresh perspective, this new outlook, this rediscovery when it comes to this mind, body, and spiritual connection that the 2 of you share. So I feel, this addictive behavior has really compromised your person's integrity, which has created this lack of honesty. And I feel this addictive pattern really has had authority over your person's life, over their inner spirit. And maybe you shining your light is helping them recognize that they need to confront this addictive behavior once and for all, because I feel your person is going through a major life transformation, releasing this misuse of power and bringing forward some spiritual knowledge and getting grounded in a spiritual practice, because I feel they're transforming this lower grade fear energy and turning these negative motives into positive affirmations, stepping into sharing something with you. I think honoring their inner alchemy. And I think get ready for somebody to come back and likely beg for another opportunity. They've been in a codependent situation. They've not been putting forth the effort. They've not been communicating, Taurus. And I feel they're going to meet a confrontation in the month of January in order for them to embrace self-empowerment and to level up. I think there's a lot of physical survival fears coming through, and I do feel your person is about to go through a major awakening in the month of January, and perhaps even experiencing some humility, a tower-like moment in order for them to embrace their inner authority and to find their sense of healthy self-esteem again. So you might need to offer some compassion, because I do think somebody will be coming back begging for some help is what I'm feeling, Taurus. So what needs to come through for Taurus, please? What needs to come through on Taurus's side? I think get ready for a romantic offer. I think somebody's not been communicating, and I feel somebody's not going to bring forward any warning that there is a new romantic offer coming through. I kind of feel a brand new beginning in love. I think the time is now to take that leap of faith, to fearlessly embrace this connection, to open up your heart. I do feel there's been this denial of emotional truth when it comes to just how deeply somebody feels about you, Taurus. And I feel somebody is getting ready to take that leap of faith, because I kind of feel you're like this mentor for this person. You're like this spiritual mentor, and I feel your person is kind of like the student in this connection, Taurus. And they're getting ready to step into mastery, and I kind of feel they've been dealing with some falsified information. Maybe somebody has gossiped about you, spread rumors about you, and lied about you. And there's about to be a rediscovery when it comes to some manipulative behavior in the month of January. Because I kind of feel you are a spiritual mentor, and you are kind of passing on your soul's wisdom into the collective, which is in turn creating your person, this energy around your person to come forward and seek that mentorship, because there's this redefinition of somebody's personal character is what I feel. So, you know, get out there, network, Taurus. I kind of feel you really are in this unity conscious mindset is what's coming through for you, Taurus. And I think you are sharing your soul's wisdom, some spiritual information, and bringing that into social awareness within a group, within like a spiritual community or something of that sort. And I do feel you are very empathic, very much in tune with your higher awareness and your higher self. So I think you kind of known below the surface that your person has been in a toxic situation purely for financial and personal gain, and there has been a lot of falsehoods spread about you that I feel is coming to light in order for this new life to commence, because I feel the energy in January is helping you refine your ability to help those in need. I feel stepping into compassionate service, and somebody is getting ready to exact appreciation for all that you have to offer is what I'm feeling. So get ready for some recognition and an offer to come forward, because I think you are the artist of your life. Manifesting this reconciliation is what I'm feeling. And I feel you're stepping into your divine feminine goddess energy, Taurus. Beautiful. So I think somebody wants to explore you like they've never explored you before is what I'm feeling. And I think somebody here has found every excuse in the book to mistreat you, to ignore this connection. And there's about to be somebody coming forward expressing their love for you. I feel this new dimension of life is opening up as the doorway to spirit opens up for you and this connection. And this is a connection beyond the five senses. I do feel a lot of telepathy. I feel a lot of energetic exchange between you and this person. And I feel stepping into a new way of symbolically living your life. So I think there's going to be a need to surrender to divine will. I feel somebody here has given their external willpower away to some negative energy, some negative friends, maybe a toxic relationship, because they feared making their own choices and taking back their personal authority. So I feel somebody here is without a doubt getting ready to surrender to the power of divine will and to put their complete trust into coming forward with some communication. So let's see what needs to come through for your person with the tarot. What else do we need to be aware of when it comes to Taurus's person? Yeah, I kind of feel, get ready for a confrontation. Confrontation. There's been an imbalance. There's been an injustice. And there's been a lot of betrayal. And I feel maybe somebody has not wanted to recognize the betrayal when it comes to this higher level of commitment. I kind of feel somebody's been very manipulative in a toxic situation, pretending like they're happy in a committed partnership when there's really a lot of belittling, gaslighting, abuse. Maybe somebody abused you in the past, but I kind of feel there's going to be an unexpected choice in love with the lovers. We are entering the year of the lovers, and I feel somebody is coming back on bended knee for that higher level of commitment. There's divinely guided change here when it comes to releasing a very toxic situation. The opposite of the lovers would be the devil. So there's been manipulation, there's been abuse, there's been mental abuse here. Somebody really wanting to win at all costs. Maybe somebody wanted to make you feel guilty for hurting them. But I kind of feel somebody, you know, is learning a major core lesson when it comes to some core wounding, some inner child wounding. And I kind of feel because the Eight of Wands is behind him, there has been blocked communication. And maybe somebody fears coming forward on fear of acceptance. But I kind of feel somebody here has a direct connection to God. Very well could be you. That is your energy, Taurus, the Hierophant. Could be dealing with a Gemini. But I think get ready for somebody to come forward deeply wounded, deeply hurting, seeking that forgiveness, seeking that resolution, because I think they see big commitment with you. And I do feel this will lead to a potential marriage. So I kind of feel there's been somebody going through a lot of betrayal, backstabbing within a social circle, and they're getting ready to move homes because there is a foundation completely crumbling, and maybe somebody is going to be coming back asking for help. I kind of feel financial ruin for your person because they stayed somewhere stuck, watering a dead tree longer than they should have. And I think what goes around comes around, and what somebody did to you is now being done to them in order for them to find their inner strength to do what is right and to do the right thing. So let's see what this Ten of Swords reversed is all about, please. Ace of Pentacles reversed. I feel huge loss of fortune. Maybe this was a missed opportunity with you in the past, Taurus, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, and I feel there was maybe a period of disillusionment, somebody not wanting to see the truth. I think maybe you've been blocked from your person going through this towering event because there's a huge loss of fortune for a lack of reciprocity. I feel your person's been in an unrequited love situation, not wanting to see the truth, kind of, you know, blocking their emotions. And I kind of feel they've been taken down is kind of what I'm feeling at that, you know, final nail in the coffin has been kind of stabbed in their back. And there is a need to, you know, go in a new direction. I feel complete and total financial ruin. So what is this Ten of Pentacles reversed? Oh yeah, I feel they've been putting in the work in a situation with a karmic feminine energy. We have the Empress reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Pentacles. So they've been putting in the work, trying to make things work, looping round and round, trying to bring healing into a situation that just isn't working. I feel they're dealing with this Empress in reverse who doesn't know her worth, who doesn't know her value. She certainly doesn't take care of the children or the home. Very needy, codependent, controlling, manipulative, and a cheater is what I'm feeling. I do feel some exposure when it comes to some cheating. Maybe their person is having an affair with somebody that they're working with. But I do feel healing is needed. I feel the time is now for healing to ensue, because I feel your person has been struggling deeply, struggling with anxiety, stress, sleepless nights, dark night of the soul, because there's been a lack of communication, and because they see this as a big opportunity for love. I think they're laser focused on you. I think they've been watching you from behind the scenes, not really speaking, not really sharing their thoughts, their feelings. And there is going to be a new opportunity for a brand new beginning in love. And somebody here is getting ready to come forward with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Very well could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see what needs to come through on your end, Taurus. What needs to come through for Taurus? Excuse me, guys. Ooh, you're the magician, Taurus. So you have all the tools. You are a conscious co-creator here. I feel you're ready to step into this new life, this new experience. I kind of feel this obstruction is your person. So we get the Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Magician. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Cups. I kind of feel you've just been focused on your craft, your work, your healing journey. I feel you have been doing the work. You have been going in and really understanding a core lesson. I feel you have a lot of wisdom here. You could have some Virgo or Gemini in your chart, but I kind of feel like you've been in this energy of self-mastery, working on building, you know, a network within a spiritual community. I kind of feel you likely own your own business, Taurus, or you're thinking about owning your own business. Maybe you've been thinking about, you know, what it is that you want to manifest for your future. You've definitely been thinking with that Hermit energy. And I feel it, because you're so focused on your craft, your work, and doing the healing work, that is bringing in an apology, because there's been an imbalance within a situation. And I think the time is now for somebody to take that first step forward. Maybe you're going to need to give up your independence, is what I'm feeling. I kind of feel you're in this pre-Empress energy, is what I'm feeling, Taurus. But let's dig a little bit deeper and see what you're manifesting. Let's see what this Magician is about. What is Taurus manifesting? I do feel, you know, this Hermit energy holds so much spiritual wisdom. I think maybe you've been manifesting the closing of this toxic situation. I think maybe you've been manifesting a reversal of karma in order for a brand new cycle in love, is kind of what I'm feeling. What is this Hermit energy? So, yeah, I think you were deeply betrayed in the past. I think you've been dealing with somebody connected to this Queen of Wands reverse, a very jealous, controlling, karmic feminine energy, and I think that's why there's been blocked communication. Somebody's been controlling your person, and there's about to be a major karmic rebalancing. There's a karmic feminine energy here. Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be, but she is about to experience some very harsh karmic judgment for this blocked communication, because the time is now for progression. I kind of feel your person is going through a very huge ego death, fall from grace, and there's that Nine of Wands coming back on bended knee, because the time is now for this karmic rebalancing to bring healing into a situation that is very off kilter, very off balance. So let's see what else needs to come through for you, Taurus, with the tea leaf deck.
Mom, I'm going upstairs.
What else does Taurus need to be aware of when it comes to these energies? Cracked cup. I think your person's very dissatisfied with life. I think they're in a situation that's broken, that's no longer working, and they're about to step into this new romantic energy with you. I think get ready for a celebration, because I think you're coming into a new opportunity, a windfall, maybe stepping into this entrepreneurial journey, which is going to create unlimited abundance. So get ready for a celebration. I kind of feel, you know, your person's been feeling like something's lacking in their life, and it's likely love from you is what I'm feeling, Taurus. And they've been lacking money. They've been lacking goals. They've been lacking love. They're very dissatisfied with life, very pessimistic, very depressed. And I feel you're kind of just enjoying the finer things in life. And I think get ready, because somebody is going to be seeking some good advice from you. And maybe they've been on a very long journey, a very long mental and physical journey. And I do feel wisdom. So I think your person's getting ready to part ways with somebody when it comes to a false romantic connection in order to come forward to you, because I do feel you've got a secret admirer here. Somebody has been watching you, wanting to send a message, and I feel wanting to resolve these issues when it comes to this distance between you and your person, because there is spiritual love here and there's a need to kind of fix this wall between you, this misunderstanding between you. So what else does Taurus need to be aware of, please? Yeah, so I do feel the death of a toxic situation. Your person is experiencing a very rough ending, and with all endings do come new beginnings. So get ready for massive growth, changes, and liberation as this transition takes place, because I do feel there is insane chemistry here between the two of you. There is equal love that the two of you have for each other, and somebody's been hiding behind that mask, not showing their true feelings, hiding behind some addictive behaviors, pretending to not actually care about you. And I kind of feel they've been deeply missing you, and I feel you've been in separation for quite some time. And I think a lot of truth and clarity is coming forward about the future that the two of you are going to be building together. So get ready for a conversation, a very important heart-to-heart conversation that is going to allow a brand new energy to surface. I kind of feel higher level of commitment coming through with the Herkimer diamond. So get ready for a proposal, because there is a deep sacred connection here that likely involves some healing work together, maybe some spiritual therapy. I kind of feel somebody's getting ready to brush off these unwanted vibes, to step into mastery, to step into their spiritual path. I think a highly sensitive connection here. And there is a need to kind of just chill out as somebody restores their clarity and their perfection of their inner light. So definitely intentions coming forward, pure intentions coming forward. I feel your person's been dealing with a train wreck situation, perhaps a lot of overindulgences and drinking. And they're getting ready to give up this victim routine and to start living consciously, living a life of purpose, and to uplift their energy. Because I feel you're the secret. You've been a secret in their life, and I feel secrets are coming out when it comes to this connection, because the pressure is on in order for success to come forward. I kind of feel meditation is likely going to help you out. I kind of feel your person's been kicked to the gutter, kind of at that rock bottom energy, in order for them to have that clear view when it comes to these negative vices, this victim mentality, and any emotional vampires in their life. So maybe your person belongs in the gutter for the betrayal that they put you through. But either way, I do feel a renewal here as somebody releases all of this negative drama that really wasn't theirs to begin with anyway. So I'm kind of being shown like an image of your person at that rock bottom in the fetal position, praying for some resolution, some peace in their life. So I think get ready, because somebody's about to come forward and offer you that higher level of commitment is what I'm feeling for the month of January, Taurus. And I think this conversation is going to bring forward newfound clarity. I think you're like radiating this alluring, beautiful goddess energy at this time, really hard to ignore. And I do feel somebody's coming back with a diamond offer for you, Taurus, in the month of January. And that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did and you would like to book a personal reading, please feel free to check out that description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.